Guys, welcome to today's video. And let me give you a short story about the plant that you can see here. This plant, I don't know the English name, but when we were kids, we used to believe like this was a good luck charm. Now, in case you would wrong your parent and you cut a piece of it, then you put it inside your pocket, it was a sign of like you're not gonna be beaten. Sometimes it could work, sometimes it couldn't. Okay, it's very hard sometimes to break it. Actually, it is very hard. Man, it's very hard. Very hard. Okay, there it is. Guys, the plant that I have here is a good luck charm. That's what we used to believe. Now we call it kahenga, because like kahenga means like, it can tip you off anytime. Yeah, guys. So that's what we used to believe in when we were kids. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it would not. And that's how. Let me put mine inside the pocket for good luck. Yes, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time that you're watching this video. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is only MAWIRA, and I'm coming live from Kenya in Africa. And guys, I'm coming from, at the moment I am in Trans Nzoia County, but in a few seconds from now I'm gonna be crossing over to another county. It's called West Pokot, guys. So I am coming live from Trans Nzoia County. This is Trans Nzoia County where I am right now, and Trans Nzoia County is known for, well, it is well known for corn farming. A lot of corn is farmed from this area. But now, in a few seconds, whatever you see here, we have the border now to the next county, whereby I felt it was nice for me to go and have a check of it. See, we are always told like, when you go somewhere, at least try and look for, you try to maximize. So there were some things that I was supposed to look at, but due to an unavoidable circumstance, I was not able to go to two places. But I will come back. I got an emergency that I'm supposed to go and attend. So I'm trying to maximize my time here at the moment. So here, as you can see, it is written, "Welcome to the land of hidden treasures." Yeah, welcome to West Pokot County, the land of hidden treasures. And that's what it is written, guys, up there. It's actually it is not purely visible, but it is written, "Welcome to West Pokot County, the land of hidden treasures." Okay, guys. So who is the governor for West Pokot? The famous.
It is Riungu. You remember him?
Yeah. A very funny governor.
Yes.
Okay. When you're on this side now, you're living, guys. Now, when you're this side, you go to the other side. They tell you are now welcome. Thank you. Come again. And the main reason why we are here with the time master. I'm gonna tell you. This is the reason why. Guys, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Not because of the Kenya Medical Training College, no, but here because of this word, Kapenguria. Okay? So in a few minutes, we're gonna be knowing the meaning, why the name Kapenguria, or this Kapenguria. And Kapenguria was during the British colony time. Kenya was colonized by British, and there was a prison in Kapenguria whereby the political mobilizers, the most famous political mobilizers, those people who were pushing forward for the independence of this country, the likes of the first president of Kenya, who was Kenyatta, they were arrested there, and some of them were even, there are some people who died in that prison, and there are some who made it, So mainly it was a political detainee prison. That's where we are going, and we're gonna know, and we're gonna go and know more about the place, and then after that we're gonna be going somewhere else, guys. Yeah, it has been amazing. Tanzania has been amazing, and courtesy of web time master, you know. So let's stay tuned for that one. So guys, we got to Kapenguria. This is Kapenguria market actually, and this is where we're going, guys. And it's raining. It is raining, as you can see. When the road itself, it can tell you like it is raining. We're here at Kapenguria Museum, and so let's get in and know what's happening inside here, guys. So this is more of historical stories about Kenya and its independence. And on the left hand side we have the heroes cells. Okay, so let's go and see what's happening. So this was the reporting office, you know. And here we come and get the whole story. The Kapenguria 6. Okay. Due to an increase in Africa militancy and arrest, the state of emergency was declared in Kenya colony on 20th October 1952. The troops were sent from Britain to reinforce the local garrison and operation. Jack Scott was planned to arrest Kenyatta and other political activists. So this is the Kenyatta, okay? He was the leader of these people. Jomo Kenyatta and 4 other activities were arrested in the first wave. The sixth was in prison already. In the first wave of arrest in 1945, the activists were arrested. There were 3 waves in total. The 2 subsequent ones were massive, with people arrested for screening. African grain stores, livestock, and money savings were confiscated. Okay. The 6 detained at Kapenguria were officials of the Kenya African Union. They were charged with managing Mau terrorist movement. Okay, guys. So in Kenya, you have the movement which was called Mau movement, and nowadays when people trying to interpret the name Mau, it means like mzungu atoke Ulaya, mzungu aende Ulaya, Mwafrika apate uhuru. That is the meaning of the Mau. I don't know if it's the original meaning but it's just a hearsay, but it simply mean, when you try to interpret it in local layman's language, it means like mzungu aende Ulaya, Mwafrika apate uhuru. Yeah, uhuru is freedom, mzungu is the white, aende means like go, Ulaya is Europe, go back. Mwafrika is now us, apate means like get, then uhuru is freedom, guys. That's how it starts. So we go back again. Also there's some light. Okay. So the Kenya African Union was the party. The Kenya was registered peaceful organization headed mainly by the elite of the African population leaders represented across the section of Africa. And Kenyatta and 4 others were accused were leading Mau. They were leading members of KAU executive committee. The 6th was the secretary of one of the biggest branches. 5 of the prisoners were intellectuals, while Karumba was a local leader. Evidently, a great influence. Mau, on the other hand, was supposedly a secret society with complicated rituals and militant program. The origin remain unknown to date. They attacked both the African Europeans and European murdering, mutilating, and burning homes. The growth of the movement occurred against the background of rapid advance of open, peaceful political movement represented by the KAU organization. Okay, so basically, without us going all this history, so basically, Kenya was as I said before, Kenya was a British colony, was under British colony, and so the more these people kept on harassing Africans, the more now there was a rise of people wanting to have their own freedom, because they were sent. Some of their women were taken by force, raping, And then when they came here in Africa, also in Kenya, there are some people who decided to collaborate with them. One of them is Mogo Akiviro, you know. There are some of the famous people who collaborated with them. And now it was like these people, the Mau people, felt like they were against their own culture. They were betraying their own people. And as a result, now that's when the movement, the Mau movement was created. And now Kenyatta at some point was away, but when he came back, he decided now to catalyze the movement. And now, here is them. The accused were the Jomo Kenyatta, Chairman KAU, Fred Kubao, member of KAU Executive, Richard Achieng Oneko, Secretary of KAU, Billard Kagia, member of KAU, Kongo Karumba, Chairman of local KAU branch, Paul Ngei, leaders of the Kamba in KAU. Okay, so Jomo Kenyatta later headed to be later was the one who turned out to be the first president of Kenya and also the first prime minister of Kenya. And basically here is the whole story. So these were the cells. This was Fred Kubai's cell. Here he is. Freddy Kubai, born 1918, Kikuyu escarpment. He went to Church Missionary School, Nairobi, joined Buxton High School, Mombasa. He helped in founding of the African Workers Federation Movement, Mombasa, transport, and he was elected president of the East Africa Trade Union Congress 2 years later. He was released on joining KAU in 1962. So this is him, Paul Kubai. Here he is. He is. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next cell. So this is supposed to be a cell, but it's more of an office. Shujaa Bildad Kagia. Oh, they are written the names Bildad Kagia. This was Bildad Kagia's cell. But I feel like they are so big. These spaces are so big. So they were being brought from far, because I'm telling you, from here to from where I come from to this place is very far, I'm telling you. And you can imagine this place used to be like more of grassland, and then you can see the nature. It's just a place whereby like it's raining all over. Like the weather here is that it's not that good, it's not that friendly. So this is the only place that they could see, you know. This is how they could access the light actually. Some little like, I guess this was the space for them getting some food. Bildad Kagia. Biography of Bildad Kagia. He was born in 1922 in Dagoretti, now the Nairobi. Education, Church Missionary Society School, Kahuia, where he took the common entrance examination, Kahuia Central School, and later Alliance High School. So he was a smart guy. Okay, Kagia taught at the CMS primary school for Fort Hall. From 1939 to December 1941, he worked in the district commissioner's office. He joined the army as a clerk in January 1942 and rose to staff sergeant. He established a non-colonial independent church in 1945 called Dini Yagagia. Like it's like he formed his own religion, which spread throughout Kenya. Okay. He was also trade unionist and founder of the president of Clerks and Commercial Workers Union. He was a cow activist and was arrested with other detained in his cell. He was released at the end of the emergency and made junior minister of education in 1963. He resigned in 1964 and joined KPU in 1966. And from 1970, he led a rather more private life as small-scale farmer and businessman, and he wrote his biography, The Root of Freedom, published in 1975. Bildad Kagia died on August 2005. Wow. So one thing that you should know, guys, these freedom fighters, or these men, None of them is alive. Most of them are dead. Kagi and his wife and son taken about a year before his arrest. You see, like, if you see someone who was wearing suit during those days, wow. They don't need part cover after Kagi's death in 2005. Above Kagi with his wife, eldest son, and two youngest children left. Kagi with his wife, eldest son, and child later in life. There's a museum for him. Bilad Kagia. So from here, we go to the next one. Kongo Karuba. Kongo Karuba. Here he is. And guys, you see these rooms, they didn't even have light. So you're supposed to come in these cells, like you're supposed to do everything, every nature call, like here in this small room. 1902 at Tigon, Kiambu. Like most of them were from Kikuyu. Karumba was a member of Kikuyu Central Association and later became a chairman of the Kikuyu division of the African Union. Karumba was a successful businessman before his arrest in 1952 when he was jailed along with others on 15th March 1961. After independence, Karumba left politics and once more became a businessman. He disappeared in Uganda in 1973 and it is believed that he died there, although there has been some controversy over his disappearance as shown in the newspaper below. So this man was not buried in Kenya. Okay, 6 years later, after the mysterious disappearance of the freedom fighter Kongo Karuba has emerged about his fate. Karumba, who was tried together with Jomo Kenyatta at the infamous 1953 Kapenguria trial, went missing while on a business trip in Uganda in June 1974. When 72 years old businessman was declared missing, no explanation was forthcoming from the Ugandan authorities on what could happen to him. It cannot be revealed that Karumba was killed by Ugandan army officer and the key to be drained military commander and the army officer killed Karumba following dispute over 19,002. Wow. So it's like he was killed because of money. Shujaa Kenyatta. So this is the famous, this is the room that the first president of Kenya was detained. I feel an honor to step in this cell, and it is an honor to step in this cell because it is not an easy thing, it's not a normal thing for you to be inside this space or to be here. So this cell plays a major role in Kenyan politics or in Kenyan history. This is the room of the first Prime Minister of Kenya, the first President of Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta. This is where he was arrested, and they were not supposed to communicate with each other. One thing that you should know, these walls are very thick. You cannot even whisper something to the other person when you are here. Wow. So this is the famous Jomo Kenyatta. Okay. Jomo Kenyatta. And this was his toilet. This was his toilet. And I'm telling you, it is very heavy. So this is what he used to use as bathroom in this room. And this is him when he was a young man. And this is now the monument of him, Kenyatta. He was a man of swag. So guys, his biography is quite a long. His biography is quite a long, guys. Born Kamau wa Muigai, he later inherited his uncle's name from Gengi. When his father died, he later became Jomo Kenyatta. He later came to be called Jomo Kenyatta. Sometimes it's 19 to Muigai and Tondo. Yeah. Okay. I'm very much concentrating, bro.
You're concentrating a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's leave that for MAWIRA.
As a boy, Kenyatta was trained to be.
all day. This was him, Paul Gay.
It's so nice for me.
Chief Mkuu Saka, he was from the Akamba community. Yes, he was from the Akamba community. And this is him. This I think is after the independence and everything. Yes. And you see here they're saying they are written in story that he fought overseas with the British Army in the Second World War.
So Kenyatta spent many years abroad between 1931 and 1946. He studied for several years in England, first at Woodbrook College in Birmingham, before moving to Moscow to study economics between 1932 and 1933. He returned to London School of Economics in 1935, where he studied social anthropology. His thesis facing Mount Kenya was published in 1936, which preceded several other books, especially in the European. He married an English woman, Edna Clark, and had a son by in 1943. He left both behind when returning to Kenya in 1946 following the conclusion of the World War II. Back in Kenya, Kenyatta married his wife, Grace Wanjiku, who died in childbirth in 1950, and joined Kenya African Union, becoming the president in 1947. 1951, he married Ngina Muhoho, who later became or referred to as Mama Ngina. Mama Ngina is still alive, guys. Kenyatta was arrested with the others in 1952, taken to Kapenguria to await trial. He was sentenced to 7 years hard labor and spent his time at Lokitang before being removed to Lodwar in 1955-59. It was until August 1961 that he was released and then returned to a hero. Welcome. Kenyatta won the election. Kanu became the Prime Minister of the Kenyan government 1st June 1963, and later, like in short, guys, Kenyatta was one of the most intellectual in Kenya, in political Kenya, in Kenyan politics, because you can see he spent most of his life in studies, and now I have come to concur, like we usually hear like people say like Uhuru has a family in London. Now I come to understand it is true to concur, because his father married an English woman and they had a son. That means like even up to date the lineage is still continuing. But when he was coming back to Kenya, he left the wife there and the son. And when he came here, he used to live in this room. So it was an honor for me to come in his room and also to see his bathroom. Come and show you the bathroom that Kenyatta used to use, bro. Yeah. It is very heavy. Go and lift it. This was Kenyatta's room. And
this was for toilets?
For everything.
Everything. And you know you stay with it inside.
Yeah.
So you stay with your shit.
And you cannot communicate with your fellow man.
Yeah, this will not pass sound.
Yeah.
And they were not allowed to go out.
Yeah. So at some point Kenyatta was almost to be killed, but a guard.
Where's the bullet hole? There's supposed to be a bullet hole somewhere.
Bullet hole?
I don't know if it's this. There's somewhere where the bullet hit.
Yeah.
He was shot, but the guard saved him, I think. They have written that story somewhere here.
I haven't really taken it to Kenyatta jail story.
Let me not really.
So in short, guys, these are the cells for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the last man who was Paul Gay. He was from Cumberland. Okay, that's Cumberland. This also died in 2006. These all of them, they died, but their families are still on. Their wives are still on. This is Paul Gay's room. They used to have work together. You know one thing, guys. This where we are right now, we are almost like Time Master.
Yes.
Where we aren't we near near the border of another country? Is it Uganda or? Uganda, right?
It's also close to the other side.
Yeah, because
you hear of Karamajong.
Yeah, Karamajong community.
Yeah, they just border on the Pokot, the other side.
And that's why the people from this side of West Pokot, they are more pastoralists. I guess that's the reason.
Yeah, they are pastoralists.
Yeah, because I know they were used in basketry making, and also leather work. They are very good at crafting actually.
Yes.
So from this area, guys, they are very good at crafting and leather work, because as you can hear my brother saying, like, we border Uganda. Like the nearest country we have here is Uganda. So these people are brought all the way to these areas because they are very far away from their families. Nobody would come to bother to look for them here. And those days, this place was it was surrounded by bush, right? Back in the days, this place was surrounded by the bush.
Yes, these were bushes.
So it was very hard for you even to trace them.
Leave alone trace them. The road network was not there.
Yeah, sure.
And you know, here they're miles away from their homes, so even their loved ones will not even be able to visit them here.
And you know, guys, you could not even break this door, bro. Look at them, the thickness of the wound itself, bro. And then the wall are double.
So come and see. You know this? I think this is the bullet.
This is the bullet hole.
Yes, this one.
Kenyatta was supposed to be shot.
Yes, this one here.
Where did they cover it now?
I don't know, but I think they made it. They put this so that it cannot disappear. But this was like the place.
Okay, help me turn this portrait. This used to be, man. Honestly, how do you feel being in this room? It's this room in particular.
Well, I mean, it brings a lot of emotions, a lot of
disbelief. Like,
yes, you know, the things that maybe you had as stories you were told by your parents, the things that you learned in school, you can now get to see them. And actually, you also get to see like these people really existed.
Yeah.
And were really here, inside here.
And most of them came from the central part.
Yeah, most of them was, you know, actually what happened during the fight for independence, when the Kenyans started, you know,
the revolution coming up.
Most of these things really happened in central Kenya.
Yeah.
And actually even colonial settlement, most of it was in central Kenya. They used to call it the highlands.
Yeah.
So most of these things happened there. Most of the leaders came from the central, and if you know the most vocal or the most radical group that fought for independence known was called the Mau Mau.
The Mau Mau.
The Mau Mau.
What do you know about the meaning of that Mau Mau actually?
Mau Mau, I think I'm not so sure, but I think was those. How would I put it?
Have you ever heard of something like mzungu aende Ulaya Mwafrika apate uhuru?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, mzungu aende Ulaya
Mwafrika apate uhuru. So we don't know like if it's the actual meaning of the word Mau Mau, but these people, most of them, as you can see, the reason why it's like they came from the same community.
Yes.
Is because back in at home, there are some people who collaborated with the colonies.
Yes.
And now their wives were being taken. They could come to a certain village, take away the kids, their wives, raping. Like it was hectic.
Yeah.
Now these people felt like enough was enough. Yes. They decided not to become so radical to push for the independence of this country.
And actually, one of the most, you know, big fights for independence happened in the Mount Kenya area, because you know this Mau Mau group used to hide in the forest and in the mountain of Kenya. So actually, they used to fight guerrilla war.
Yeah.
Guerrilla war is where they will come out, attack, and then go back to hide. Yeah. So that was actually, and these guys, the ones that were arrested here, first they were believed to be the leaders of the group. The second thing, these guys started a political party.
Yeah.
Most of them were group of, if you read around, they were part of one group, of one political party.
Kenya African Union.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because they were educated, they started this political party and they started pushing for, you know, first they started pushing for representation in the parliament. They used to call it the legico.
Yeah.
So they started pushing for representation in the parliament. You know, they started pushing for African rights and the stuff. And you know, of course, the government will not love that. The British government.
Sure.
They thought the only way to cut this or to stop this is to cut the head of the snake.
Yeah.
So they went for the leaders.
Yeah.
Who was Kenyatta was the chairman, Paul Ngei, Aneko, all those.
And you know the reason why this came about? Someone like Kenyatta, who spent most of his time studying, he could see whatever is happening in other countries.
Yes.
So when he came back, he brought now the knowledge, like this and this is happening now in other countries. So why don't we have the same kind of experience in our own country.
Yeah, you know, actually, Kenyatta was educated.
Very,
you know,
very
even went used to stay in Britain, worked in Britain.
Yeah.
And he studied from missionary schools.
Yeah.
Went to Britain. He also even married a Brit.
A white.
Yeah, and there's rumor that
he has a son.
It's not rumor. Having a son is not rumor. It
He
really has
has.
a son.
He has
It's
a
called,
son.
Forgetting the name, Magana, something like that. But he has a son. And the rumor is the wife,
they are related to the
queen.
To the queen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
So
rumor.
so the Kenyatta family, even the president,
They're royal.
they are. We can call them royal blood, but not like direct. But you know, they have a connection.
They have a connection with the royal family in the UK.
Yeah, that's why even you can see most. The Queen of England had a very big connection with Kenya.
Interest in Kenya.
Actually, by the time Queen she's called the late, when the Queen was ascending to power, she became to power while in Kenya.
Actually, it is true.
Yeah, so when she came to Kenya, her father died while she was in Kenya, so she went to a hotel, a princess. She came out a queen.
A queen.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, that's a brief history about the Kenyan freedom, the main Kenyan freedom fighters. There are some others who are now the leader of the small groups. We have like General China, you know, they have General Kahitina, like so many of them.
Yeah, all the freedom, these were the leaders, the intellectual leaders and the brains and everything.
Yeah.
But now they were
handymen.
We can say they were military leaders now.
Yeah.
The ones that were fighting in ground, the generals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these were like just the leaders, the brains and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thank you to my master. You can give yourself a shout out, man.
Yes, guys. This is the time master.
That history is worth a shout out.
You know, my historian. You know, actually, guys, first, I'm supposed to be a teacher, so I studied history. I was supposed to be teaching history and religion in school.
CRE.
Yeah, CRE, that is here locally, but actually it's not CRE, it's religion, which means you can teach Islam, you can teach Buddhism, because you learn all of them. You don't just learn CRE. You learn Hinduism, you learn Buddhism, you learn all of them. You learn Islam, all in the Jewish religion, all that. So we don't say CRE, we say religion, because it's all, So I was supposed to be a teacher, but right now, guys, I'm a content creator on YouTube. I bring you history here on YouTube. I teach history here on YouTube right now. Anyway, guys, this is the Time Master KE. You can check me out on YouTube at the Time Master KE. I'm also a content creator, and I also make amazing videos. I bring amazing stories. I make amazing interactions. Guys, please, it's worth your time. Come check me out. Tell me you're from MAWIRA, because today we are with MAWIRA. We decided to do this adventure together to this place called Kapenguria. And guys, over here it's always so cold. It is raining because, you know, we are on top of like a hill. We are just on the top. So, but thank you guys for always supporting my brother, for showing him the love. Also, come show me the love, guys. And I will appreciate. I'll be humbled. So, thank you so much, MAWIRA.
You're welcome, bro.
Yes.
I want to see if we decide to open these doors, like if these holes, these spaces are they are aligned. If they are aligned. Can you see me?
Yes.
Guys, you can see they were uniformly made.
Pardon?
They were uniformly made.
Yes.
Wow.
Let me now.
So guys, we have one of them. His name was Achieng Oneko. Achieng means a boy. Achieng, Ramogi Achieng Oneko. I wonder why his name was a girl's name. Because Achieng is a girl's name, and he's supposed to be Ochieng. But anyway, this is his biography. And the reason why his room was put aside, because him coming from the Luo community, the colonizers could not have a direct link to him with the Mau. That's why they put him on this room. And then like it is known like the people from the Luo community were collaborators, so they were kind of given a special treatment for them. He was given a very big room, as you can see. This room is very big. Actually, it's like more of a studio. The only thing which was missing is a social amenities like a toilet, you know. And even his window was kind of, you know. He died in the year 2007. Like all these people are now dead, you know. And this room was destroyed, but now it was brought back into construction. It was reconstructed back, as you can see in the picture below. And this is the man himself, Chieng Oneko. Guys, that is his biography. Yeah. And guys, you know, like this place is more of a highland, and it's always very cold. So that was one of the main reasons why these people brought all this far, because for them they wanted just them to be suffering, and also even maybe like someone who like Kenyatta, who was supposed to be killed at some point, but a guard gave him a hint not to sleep in that room. Like, but I wonder how. Let's say, like, maybe the guard is the one who opened for him the doors, that this night he couldn't sleep there because he was supposed to be shot. So here, I guess now is we end the history part of Kenyan political history, and we get to other place here, which is it's called Sengwer Cherangani Gallery. Okay, let's get in and see what's happening around its rooms. But they are very dull, no light. These are people from the West Pokot. You know, like most of them, as I said before, guys, they are very good. People from this side, they are very good at skin work and leather work, because they are pastoralists, and as you can see, they are bordering the famous Karamajong community, which is in Uganda. They are higher Nilots, I mean, Kalenjin speaking group. Okay. But I feel like these rooms are very too dark. So guys, there's no light. We could have seen this beautiful gallery art for this community. It's called Cherangani. Now this is a man seat, you know, and they have their traditional artists made from cow skin. Nah. This one is used to grind the millet, some like millet, and make some flour from it. No. And then inside there we have a small basket, have a plate, a pot, and generally, guys, like the light is not there. Like there's a blackout, so there's no light. This one is made from a Columbus monkey tail, actually. Guys, I'm telling you, it is raining, and those are the hills. It is very raining, as you can see. And being in West Pokot, most of the people that live here, they are Pokot, you know. And so we're gonna be getting inside this room and see what they have, to have a little glimpse of their culture, you know. So we're gonna be getting to Pokot Gallery, so that at least we can have a glimpse of their culture. I don't know much about them, but today maybe you're gonna get a chance to see a little bit of what they believe and what they used to practice before. And but then kuna mtu anaweza tu guide ama anaweza jipeleka. So guys, I'm supposed to take myself to around, and here you have an instruction: do not touch the displays. Okay, so here you're gonna read about a little bit about the Pokot. So the Pokot was founded in 1933 by the National Museum of Kenya with support of ASAL program West Pokot. Okay, Dr. Mr. and Mrs. Mulder of the Netherlands donated Pokot object and photograph which they collected in 1974, 1977. Okay. So Pokot are Kalenjin speakers, guys. You should know about that one. Okay.
So these are like the beats.
Pokot speakers of Kalenjin Southern language share the many aspects of culture with their Kalenjin neighbors, the Nandi, Kipsigis, Marquette, Keio. So basically, guys, these are the things that we used to study in school. We used to study in school. So we have the Eastern and we have the Western, Eastern, Southern Nilot. So here we are, now in the Kalenjin, the Pokot. Nandi, Kipsigis, Marakwet, Keio, Elgeyo, Tugen, Sebet, Sabot. Hey, man, these things are very confusing. I won't lie, guys. I'm being honest. These things, they are very confusing because of the pronunciation and then, but basically these people are, all of them, they are Nilots. You should know that. They are all Nilots. And most of them, they are plain Nilots. Meaning that the main means of their livelihood was, pastoralism. And putting in mind, like, where we are right now, we are just neighboring the famous country, Uganda, and the famous part of the Karamojong speakers, who are more of Maasai. They look like they are more of Maasais of the Ugandan part. So here we have their. This one is it's like a honey liquor container, low 20th century, used to store honey. This one was the honey store. We have a gourd, calabash, kolowo, milk gourd, child's calabash, then a wooden stool. Goat skins were traditionally widely worn throughout. It was common for young children and men to spend most of their time naked. Variety of animal skins were also worn by the special people on special occasions. One of the most significant skins is that the black and white Columbus monkey, which was worn by special prophets or seers. Today, the Pokot wear items of the modern or Western clothing, although they do not sew with their own unique style, which attests to their ferocious independence. Among the pastoral Pokot women community wear beads and other traditional adornment, along with the long modern skirts, brightly colored vest. With the hair is often shaved and beaded into a variety of styles. Okay, this is a Pokot woman. She was sewing a skin. See, having that. Kimbo. This is one of the oldest company in Kenya. It was mainly oil company. Kimbo. Okay. A woman in traditional attires. Okay. Then, long time ago, the houses used to be glass thatched, as you can see. These things are very hard to find nowadays, guys, I'm telling you. So this was a boy who was going through initiation. All this you see here is a total skin. This boy is very famous on the books, Oh, this was a girl's initiation process, I guess. Yeah, this is a girl's initiation. Was going through initiation. Musical instrument. Skin shoes. Pokot elder, traditional Pokot elder. Okay, so this way they are sorting maize here. You can see that she's having a baby, and then they are seated down there.
Hapana. Mimi nasema hivi ya Mungu, unaniambia nini vitu ya kutoka sana. Ya mimi sio kelele tu ala.
So this was a little man that was covered. Okay. So guys, we're going to Homestead. Agriculture Pokot Homestead. Okay, here's how they look like, guys. They're very tiny, and I'm very very tall. I don't know how I'm gonna fit in this. So let me start with the boy's hut. Look the way the hut looks like. Okay. Karachina. It's called Karachina. So there's some fire on the bed. I've ever actually slept on such a bed actually. Here's a cow skin. Please do not sit on exhibit. Okay, I almost sat, but thanks to God I never did it. So this used to be the window, and I have the broom. So actually, even today, there are some communities that still live like they still practice this. They still practice it, and as you can see, the ground is very very well smeared with cow dung, and also the outside you can see it is smeared with cow dung, like clay. It's made from clay, then smeared with some cow dung to beautify it. So this is a first wave house, first wave hut, Chewo. Oh gosh. Have some fire. We have a bed, seat, and the gourd. The gourd. No, this is the gourd. Guys, it's very dark. Some more. I guess this one for keeping the goats, I guess. Look at the yam coming out, guys. Yo. So we have another one here. Very small. This I guess the second wife's hut. I wonder where is the man's hut now. This is the boy's hut, first wife's hut, second wife's hut. Okay. There's another one here. So they do differently. You see, this one is smeared inside, but outside is not smeared. But you have a fireplace and a bed, and it is very warm actually. Very, very warm. Yeah, this one is for our wife. Then you have a roof there to store stuff. You have a fireplace. And I guess that's the bed, another bed there. This one is a space for animals like goats or chicken. Yeah. So from afar, this was the man's house. And you should notice like all the others have grass touched, but for the man's house, hey, Pokot Pastoral Homestead. Okay, I want to see it's like a stone. Look from the outside the way it is. It's like a stone. We have a fireplace. We have a seat, a bed, and the house is smeared inside. This is a place for the animals. Okay, but now I wonder. Oh, the house, the roofing is made by clay. Okay. Interesting. Now I'm here, guys. Yo, what's up, amazing people? Today, another day, another blessing. This is the second day, and something must kill a man. So guys, this is the second day, and as I traveled all the way from West Pokot, yeah, Kitale County, Eldoret County. Now I'm coming live from Nakuru. I want to say thank you so much for the love that you showed on the video. I didn't manage to end the video yesterday because it was raining, guys. It was raining, and I was still rushing against time because I didn't want to get late. I didn't want to travel at night. But you know what? I ended up traveling at night. So today I'm coming live from Nakuru, and it has been an amazing day. I want to say thank you for watching our video about the Kenyan history, the Kapenguria's chronicle stuff like that. Thank you so much. To my amazing people, thank you so much. And also I want to give a special shout out to the Time Master K. Thank you so much, bro, for taking me around your place. You hosted me in your home. You took me around Kitale. Like, you've been of so much help, bro. May God bless you. Check him out. The link is below this video. Go there, subscribe to his YouTube channel. He was of very much help. And also in this town that I am, I'm gonna be linking up with one of my friends. We met up at MAWIRA's place, so we're gonna be talking with him. So stay tuned. Watch out the next video to know who is the guy, because he's a guy. He's an interesting guy. You're gonna know who he is very soon when we meet up in the next video. So from me to you guys, I wanna say a big thank you. So I wanna rush home because I was supposed to go home in Nairobi today. Then I travel home because I'm supposed to attend to my sister, guys. So I must keep on going, and I don't wanna travel tonight because of the road and the rain stuff. So guys, I wanna say big thank you to my team of moderators for always being there for me. My new subscribers, thank you for choosing my channel. There are so many channels that you could have chosen, but you chose mine. Thank you so much. And to my always returning subscribers, may God bless you so much. And to those silent viewers that are watching this video without talking anything on the premiere, thank you so much. And in case you're watching this video from after the premiere, may God bless you. So from county number 32 in Kenya, guys, from one and only Miss Susan Kehika, the county governor of county Nakuru County. Goodbye. See you. Woo!